The following program may have harsh or offensive language and may include some vulgarity. It may not be suitable for some audiences. On second thought, it will absolutely include harsh and offensive language and is definitely not suitable for the sensitive. Proceed with caution.
That girl said.
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 Hey. Okay, welcome to That Girl Said. As usual, you can check me on all social media at Marlo Jaye, or you can check the show's Instagram page at that_girl_said, or the show's Twitter at that_girl_said. I have so much to talk about today. I know first and foremost, let's just get the elephant out of the room. I know that right now I look like your baby cousin's girlfriend in Silver Brand because I got these braids. But if you see the ends are real girly. You see, they like little dupes. So I'm not totally Butch-esque. I'm just kind of just trying to do a preservation hairstyle. Oh my God. Okay, so with that said, there's so much that I want to talk about today. First and foremost, oh my God. So I felt so out of the loop because I just found out about the white nationalist rallies in, I think it's Charlottesville, Virginia. I just found out about those like yesterday because somebody was like, yo, what do you think about what's going on in Virginia? And I was like, well, what's going on in Virginia? My homegirl's in Virginia right now. I don't know what's going on. And he was like, yo, there's been rallies, like this white supremacist rally in Virginia. I'm like, my homegirl, who just joined, hey, Janae, is in Virginia. She ain't say nothing about the damn white nationalist rally. Why ain't you say nothing, Janae? But anyway, hi, Rita. But I was just like, what the hell's going on? Like the fact that they're able to rally and then it's like, not only are they able to rally, they're given these certain just crazy privileges that would not normally happen. Like I saw at one point in the rally, like the people, the protesters were like pushing against the police and like pushing against their riot lines or whatever. And I was like, isn't this when they start shooting and, and pepper spraying and bean bagging or whatever? Ain't this when they start doing that? Because this is when they start doing it for us. For us, they start doing they would have been done it. And it's like, I don't see nan bean bag. I don't see nan pepper spray, no tear gas, no bullet, no sword, no nightstick, no puppy, no dog. I ain't see none of that. They ain't doing none of that for them. What's up with that? What is going on? And then, from what I understand, like somebody ran over, like one of the white supremacist people ran his car through the protesters' rally that was protesting against him. What the fuck? Ran his car through it. Killed a lady and like injured 3 others. Killed a lady. A white lady. Like, I mean, come on. And then they said when he went to court, he was just like, yeah, well, I know I did it. Yep. Sorry, not sorry. He wasn't even sorry. He full on killed somebody for standing up for the rights of others. And he's just like, yep, sorry. Well, whatever. What's my time again? Okay, thanks. Have a good day. Like, what the fuck's going on? Like, nobody else is going to say. I don't get it. Like, I just don't understand. It's almost we've become desensitized to all the craziness that's been happening to black boys and black people. It's like, we used to be outraged. We used to be outraged when somebody did something and then everybody was like, yo, that's fucked up. Mike Brown, Trayvon Martin, march. To where it's now we see the shit on Instagram all the time. I see like on what'spoppin.net or on Shade Room or whatever, they'll post a video of somebody being violated by the police again or being killed by the police and that nobody mentioned that it's not even news anymore. Like, what's going on? Really? It's not even news anymore. Now they're having full-on white power rallies with full-on Klans members and shit. And it's like, nobody's doing anything. It almost makes you feel like, well, fuck. Well, if you woke, it would make you feel like, you know what? We could be in a place to where our lives really wouldn't matter, and it could be a full-on some bullshit going on that they say, you know what? All black people, you're going to go to a concentration camp because now we don't want you here. You know, I know you guys, Janae, have been talking about it over there in the 757, but it wasn't even coming on the news here in LA. It wasn't even coming on the news at all. Like, somebody else told me about it and was like, what you think about that? And I was like, what about it? Like, what about what's going on in Virginia? I had no idea. And then when I finally went to the news and watched all the news channels, Fox had a blurb about it. It was just a blurb. It was just simply like, hey, there's unrest in Virginia and someone got killed. So yeah, we'll be watching that. Back to you. So there's a car chase here in Norwalk. It's like they just ran right over the shit. It's like never even. It's like, what are we doing? Like, what can we do at this point? Okay, we've marched, we've protested. We got people like Colin Kaepernick, you know, the kneeling Afro football player guy. He don't have a job because he was just like, yo, I'm not in for this shit, you know, until somebody actually stands up for this, blah, blah, blah. And the fact that all these coony ass Negroes around here, you know, saying that he's not being patriotic. The ultimate form of being patriotic is standing up for those who can't stand for themselves, to shedding a light on injustice. Okay, now I sound really damn preachy. I don't mean to sound preachy. We're gonna go a different route now. But I mean to say, I have my eyes open. I'm watching you, America. Suckers. I mean, I don't know what I could do, but I mean, I could be watching you real hard. I could be looking real close. America. Anyway, on another note, so, okay, well, I had this conversation with a friend of mine. Like, we went to this sale, it was a sample sale, and it was a designer, I'm not going to say who, it was a designer sample sale, and found a pair of pants that were really, really cute. Mind you, they're a designer. They were really, really cute. And since they were a sample sale, they were like on sale for, I say, like 50 to 60% off of what they normally sell for. But that still brought the damn pants to $300. My friend tried to convince me to buy these $300 pants, even though they didn't fit me in the waist. Now, what? They're trying to ruin my life. Anyway, what the hell? Why would I buy a pair of $300 pants that I have to go home to and fix? Let me tell you something. If I buy any pair of pants that's $300, them motherfuckers better fit me like a glove. Matter of fact, it better be a pair of custom pants that I just put a liquid in the tub and it turns into water and I sit in it. And the pants form around me to where they fit me perfectly. That's what kind of $300 pants I'm buying. That I have, they're custom made for me because it's a liquid that I just pour in this bathtub and I sit in it and it forms to my damn body. And for life, they will be fitting. That's the kind of $300 pants I will be buying, because never worry would I be buying a pair of pants that are $300 that I got to go home and fix. That's like buying a pair of Louboutin heels that are 2 sizes too small just because they're Louboutin. So you're just going to try and get them stretched out. No, bitch. Yes, sexy ass liquid pants. Yes. Yes. But I'm just saying, who would do that? Okay, I have to say, back in the day, I bought a pair of Giuseppe's that were a size too small, but I figured that I could live in them, because they were open toe, that I could just right on the edge, my toes were right on the edge. As long as they didn't go over, I was good, but they were right on the edge. But the problem became when I put them on to wear, they hurt. So I wouldn't be able to be anybody's friend in those shoes. Do you understand what I'm saying? I'm just saying, when you put on a pair of shoes that are too tight and they hurt, ruin your mood. Absolutely ruin your mood. Yeah, You won't be friendly to anybody. You'll be a bitch in the corner with an attitude, and everybody be like, "Why you bring your mean ass friend?" Well, her feet hurt. Well, she shouldn't have wore those shoes. Yep, had to take them back. But nonetheless, what do you guys feel about like buying expensive shit that you have to alter? Like shoes that you gotta they super tight on your feet, but they the hot shoe, but they hurt, so you gotta get them stretched. Or jeans where the waistline don't fit for, girls that's heavy bottomed like me. The waistline don't fit or whatever. Unless you get a Fashion Nova jean that has like 6% elasticine in it, where the stretch is just like a pant that you put on, like a yoga pant. But yeah, me either. So never. I would never do that. I would never buy an expensive item that I'd have to take home and alter anyway. Because if I'm paying that much for anything, I don't want to have to go fix nothing. I want it to be ready. I want whatever I wear to be ready when I put it on. I want it to be clean. That's another thing. When you go to a store and the last item they have is in your size, but it's dirty, do you buy it? Do you buy it? They be like, "Oh, we get you 10% off." Bitch, that's just tax. That's nothing. That's not doing me a favor. When I'm not going home in brand new shoes. I'm going home in shoes that somebody else tried on. Now they have a scuff on the toe, and you want to just not make me pay tax? Okay. Do you guys buy those? Do you guys buy those last sample sale shoes because they're your size or whatever, and they only give you that 10% off? I want my shit to be new when I buy it. I want it to be new and untouched. And I want everybody to be there with me. Yeah? Anyway, let me know what you guys think. Oh, as always, I said, if you have any questions, comments, or rocks to be throw them my way right here via the comments, or you can email me at whatthatgirlsaid@gmail.com. Check out the website, thatgirlsaid.com. Has all the past episodes and all the current ones. And you'll see what I'm doing. And the videos will post there on Saturdays, and on iTunes, Google Play, and Stitcher. The podcast episode is on Thursdays. But anyway, you guys are here with me now, so you got it on Tuesday. Look at you with your Taco Tuesday self. Anyway, I have a small thing to. Oh, Colin Kaepernick. Colin Kaepernick. Yep. Somebody was trying to help me with the name. Thanks, Soul. Colin Kaepernick. Got it. Sorry. Anyway. Okay, I got another question for you guys. Do you believe, and I've said this before on the shows previously, but do you believe that at a certain age you get stuck in the era, in terms of dressing, the era that you were hot in? Like, for example, have you seen those uncles at the picnic and they have on that plaid short set with the long socks and the Stan Smiths? And we all look at them and say, "Oh, that must have been hot in his day." But he just bought that outfit. So what I'm saying is, do you think that people get lost? They get stuck wearing items and wearing clothing of the era that they were hot? I think so. Like, I think that if you ever see a man in low top, to this day, in low top white on white Air Force Ones, he's easily over 45. He's got to be. It's the rules. He's got to be, because it's like my daughter says, I dress like a UPS driver because all I wear is brown. All right, so see, you get stuck. Get out of the brown, so come away. Get some color in your life. It's okay. You don't have to be a pink, but it could be a yellow. It could be a blue. It could be a red. I know we try and stay away from all the gang colors, but I'm just saying. But I think that if any man wears low top Air Force Ones, he's over 45. It's the rules, because nobody wears those anymore besides them. Yep. Sorry, the high top ones still rock. I'm just saying only the low top white on whites Air Force Ones make you a cat daddy. Just those. That's it. I'm sorry. Now, I don't have the influence. I don't have the influence to make people be like, oh, I'm going to throw it all, my white on whites, and I'm going to, because that's all I wear, because I've heard that as well. When I questioned the guy about his footage, I said, hey, so yeah, how long ago did you get those sneaks? How long ago did you get those sneakers? I mean, would you buy them? I mean, they look real brand new and crispy. And he was like, yeah, I just got them. Just, went to the swap meet and got them. You know what I'm saying? Had to get a fresh pair. You know what? Guess what? You do not have to get a fresh pair of those, because you know why? We don't want to see them. Another thing that I don't want to see? I don't want to see you guys in fitted hats right now. I know you 11 3/4, and I know you had all these customs. I'm sorry, guys. Nobody want to see the fitteds no more. It's about the dad hats and the snapbacks. I'm sorry. And I know you guys hate that. I know you hate it because y'all still trying to wear y'all jerseys. Y'all holla back young in jerseys and your throwback Thursdays. And y'all be ready for a 90s party though. Don't y'all? Y'all be like, woo, I'm so happy somebody came with this theme because I got all this shit in the closet. You can keep it in the closet. That's why. You're disrespectful, Janae. Janae gonna say, exactly, that's why these hairlines are receding. Exactly. And y'all get out of them fitteds, okay? Get out of them fitteds. Them fitteds just sliding your hairline back. You know what? I'd rather a bald head than a receding hairline. If you start receding, and we can tell, because we can tell when the swimming pool gets real light right here, about here, and you still trying to keep the darkness here. When you do this, we see it. We can see it. We can see that's we can see that's not, and is there nothing there? We can see, and you think that you just fool enough to keep your head up. Who the fuck you are, Tupac? Just put your head down. This is where we see it right here. Just cut it all off. I can respect a bald head. Let it go. Exactly. Thank God you let it go. Let it go. Just go bald. I'd rather you have a bald head than look like you just can't come to terms with the fact that your hairline is gone. Some people recede early. It doesn't mean that you're old if you cut your hair off. Some people recede. I know men that get grays and hairlines start receding at 25. That means about 27, you need to go ahead and just go bald. I'm sorry. I know y'all hate to let go of shit like that, but just like girls, there's plenty of girls that, they feel like they got length, but they only have length at the bottom. And so they just holding on to those 4 little rickety strands that they like to use this and they do this with. And they be like, see, my hair long. No, bitch, those 4 left strands are long. The rest of your hair is not long. The rest of your hair is a regular average ass length. You know what the best thing to do at that point is to go into a short hairstyle. Fake funky. Fake it like you're just going funky with them. Cut your hair into a short hairstyle. Start the fuck over. Stop using those straggly ass ends and like, you know what? I got long hair. No, you don't. And we see it because it's real see-through and real wispy at the bottom. And it's like maybe 5 to 7 strands. And we can see straight through it. We can see straight through the bottom. The bottom is like, the bottom looks like this. You know what I mean? And it should look like this. It should look like these, but it look like, okay, you get the point. I think you get the point, which is good. It's good that you get the point, but let it go. Let go of the fitted. Let go of the low top, white on white Air Force Ones. Let it go, because you look like a grandpa. Let that go. Okay. Last thing I want to talk about today, and I would like you guys' comments on it is, what do you think about people that are too familiar too fast? Like people that swear they know you. Like you guys have hung out a couple of times, whether it's a girl or a guy, maybe it's a personal friendship or an actual relationship, but they feel like they know you. Like they say things like, yeah, because Marlo wouldn't do that, or yeah, because I know you, Marlo, you wouldn't be. How well do you know me? Because if I don't really know me, how you really know me? People be saying shit like, because I know you because I pay attention. I be watching you and I listen to you. Okay. So, but you only hear what I told you. You only hear what I told you. You only know what I've allowed you to know. Like, shut up. Like, I can't stand that. I can't stand, like, people be like, I know you. Like, for example, the other day, and I apologize, so don't beat me in the head, but the other day, I called this dude a clown. I was like, you're a clown, nigga. You really fucking clowny. And he kept on talking. I was like, get away from here, bozo. But anyway, so he was like, yo, that was real hurtful. I can't believe you said that. That's not you. Well, what's not me? What's not me? Cause you know me, right? So what's not me? What, being petty? No, I'm petty. I'm super petty, actually. Sometimes I just put on a cape and be super petty. I'm fucking petty. So do you really know me? Maybe you don't really know me. Because you're going to tell me how I am? That wasn't you. That wasn't you. Calling me a clown and shit, that wasn't you. Oh no, I call a spade a spade. That's me. Sorry I didn't show you earlier, but that's who I am. Sorry. All right. Oh, and in the words of who's that, Just Hilarious? Boo, we don't give a fuck. So, stop. Why don't people just get to know? You know what? Another thing that I hate? I hate when guys get on the phone with you and they ask you these series of questions as if they motherfuckers had it written down. So, what's your full name? Okay. Marlo. Okay. How old are you? Oh, okay. And where do you live? Oh, okay. You have kids? Oh, okay. How long are you from here? Oh, yeah, okay. Like, why is it a full-on, like, investigation when you're meeting somebody on the phone? Why can't it be natural shit? Like, I don't know. Why can't we just get on the phone and rap together and be like, hey, you don't fuck with me if you wanted to. Hey. And then you join in and then we got a duo. You know what I mean? No, you want to be sitting there giving me the damn third degree. And you said what? How old were you when you first had sex? Oh, okay. So I'm going to estimate that if you had sex when you was first this age, and then, I'm going to say you did 3 a year, you know what I'm saying? So maybe you've had sex with 337,000 people? You'd be like, what? What? Wait, what? And why do guys be having like mad questions about you that they want to ask that they can't answer themselves? Do you have kids, my nigga? So that chick that lives in Vegas now, that's not your kid? Nah, that's not my kid. Because you know what the crazy thing is? That when we was together, we wasn't really together. Why does that fucking matter? Why does it matter? Why do guys think that it actually matters for you to tell us that you weren't together just to have sex with somebody? So? Like, really? What? Because you have to calculate it? Exactly. That's the problem. Like, how is that the answer? You know another thing that I hate? When I ask you a question and you say, huh? You heard what the fuck I said. You heard what I said, and you just don't want to fucking answer it, or you trying to fucking think. Okay, don't play with me. I hate that. How many kids do you have, sir? No, I ain't got no kids. Well, I heard that you had a child in Charlottesville, Virginia that was at the riots, and you know what I'm saying, he got arrested, and then he lost a kidney, and so they said that, any close to kin, so then if they just called you and they said that, you're the close to kin, so could you give him a kidney? And I mean, but that's not your kid? Like, what's wrong with you? I've actually had a guy tell me, I said, are you married? He said, who told you that? The fuck? What do you mean? Who told me that? Just answer the question. Are you married? Who said that though? But who said it? Because it matters who said it. Why does it matter who said it? Why does it matter who said it? Just, are you married? And then motherfucker said, well, we don't even live in the same state. So, I'm sorry, does the marriage license not go across state lines? What the fuck do you mean we don't live in the same state? So that's the reason why you're not really married? Oh my God. You are ridiculous. I can't. guys, pull it together. Just pull it the hell together. Because if you know me, then you know that I'm not falling for that. And I'm a questionnaire. So wait, what happened then? Wait, no, hold on. You said, I'm one of those. No, because I was taking notes in my brain like, yeah, okay, now he said, and if you know me, then you know I'm super literal. So you know that I'm like, no, you said you were, meaning past tense as in you was there, were there. You didn't say you saw it. You said you were there. So you need to be very clear on the words you use with me because I'm paying attention in these streets. I think I just got super emotional for no reason. But anyway, let's bring it back. I appreciate everybody for joining me. As usual, check me out on all social media at Marlo Jaye and the show's Instagram page, that_girl_said, the show's Twitter, _said, and the website, thatgirlsaid.com for all past and present episodes. Follow us up over on iTunes. Subscribe, comment, share. If every one of y'all share with somebody else and everybody else subscribes and then share with somebody else, I will be amazing. And I'll bring you along, so we'll be amazing too. See you next week. Same bat time, same bat channel. All right. Yeah, right. No white on whites. And no, can let go of the reverse fades. That's funny as shit. What if you just faded the bald spot? If it was a bald spot and then you just faded it into hair from that way, it's like sunrise. Maybe that'll be awesome if you just like, maybe we can start that trend when guys start thinning right here. They just fade out. They just like fade the bald spot into hair here and then back out into bald here. Yeah, no. It'll be dope. It's like sunrise, sunset. Kinda. Anyway. As usual. See you next week. Same bat time, same bat channel. Next Tuesday, 1 p.m., 4 p.m. Eastern. Talk to you soon. All right. Thanks for hanging with me. Once again, your good girl, Marlo Jaye, on That Girl Said.